It's Thursday morning at the Sewing Gallery. We have lots to show you because the shop hop's coming and many things. We're going to do a demonstration with Jen this morning. We're going to do the overcast, which is surging the morning, but we're good. The giveaway this morning for this nice bag, her name is Jenny Jenny Front. So Jenny Front, I'll be emailing you today. You have won this. Yay.
Yay, Jenny.
Yay, Jenny. And our next month will be this water bottle. So it's a new water bottle. So you need to get your name in as of July 1. We wanted to show you that this morning. Today is the last day to get the 30% off of these nice 4 gigabyte jump drives. The pack of beautiful Ridgewood. I think there is a ton of these in here. Yes, there's 28. I had to look to be for sure. I didn't want to lie to you this morning. Not out of the gate. And then the curvy press put out by Dime. It's a nice project for you to put rhinestones and things on hats. But it has a curve with it, so it makes it easier to use. So our 3 things will be going off sale. When's the 28th, or when's the end of the month? Sunday. So it'll be going off sale on Sunday. Don't forget, this is the monthly June, the Tic Tac. We have the bags in stock for you to purchase, and we wanted to give you a sneak peek for next month if you're thinking about it. I got the shakes this morning. The pin cushion. We have, I brought the kit over. We have 1 kit left. So if you want to get this purchased up so that you can make it exactly like ours. Miss Puckett that works here made all these samples, and I think Jill made a few. I wore Christy out when we were getting these in, so because we wanted to get them done so that we wasn't rushing each month, because we're always into something exciting. So this is next month's with the pin cushion. I just wanted to share it with you this morning. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go right into our machine. I want to mention to you about Brother Machines. I think they're the best on the market. They're user-friendly. They're capable of doing everything in the sewing, quilting, and embroidery world. We have started doing a couple different things with our Brother Machines each week or every other week to show you how easy it is and to demonstrate it for you. We're not throwing it all at you at once, but we like showing you how easy peasy it is to use a Brother Machine. We're using the XP2 with this. It's upgraded, Jen, even though it says 1 on it. Just so you know, we love the machines. I do, personally. When I get to sit down, it's just like heaven. And a good machine does make a difference. I know some of you feel that you can go to yard sales and buy machines and they work great. Good for you if you can do that. But I like the finer things in life, and that's why I work so hard so that I can have a store that gives you all of that in our local community. So we're going to open it up, go straight to Jen and Scott, and see if Scott can turn the camera on him this morning. We're going to do the Serge Tim first. So if you don't have a machine, a serging machine or an overcasting machine, this is what you do on your machine. It takes a little longer, but you only have to use 2 threads.
Mm-hmm. So with the overcast stitches, you're going to want the G-foot. It's got a guide here and a little bar on the end. We're going to pick our overcast stitch. There are a few different options depending on what type of fabric you're using or if you need anything. We typically like number 18 on this machine, and it's just a good overcast stitch. I'm using some mismatched threads for visibility today, so you want to stuck in my guide. Alrighty, normally you would do this on a couple layers of fabric, but we're going to show you something else after this, so I'm only going to be using a single layer. So if you are doing it on a single layer of fabric, you want to make sure to just hold your fabric to keep tension on it a little bit so that it doesn't pucker up. And so what it's going to do is it just seals in the edge of the fabric. You keep it right along this guide, and it sews over the edge of the fabric to seal it in. This is good for delicate fabrics that are likely to fray. If you need to sew seams together to enclose them, this is a really good option. We're just gonna get, ooh, it likes to shake on the table if we get going too fast. A little bit more. When you get to the end, you can lock your stitch if you want to. Cut our thread, and it comes out with, so here you see I accidentally like let up tension on my hand a little bit, and it kind of got away from me, but it just seals up the edge of the fabric just to keep it from fraying. And this is absolutely wonderful if you are repairing jeans or knits, especially. It's really good for knit fabrics. So we do this a lot when we are changing hems on t-shirts and dresses, things like that. This is just a wonderful way to just enclose your seam so that the fabric doesn't fray. Then our other demonstration that we're going to be doing today, we will be doing a twin needle. Now, twin needles come in lots of different sizes and styles. It's going to come over here. So when you look at it, the first number, like this one, 1.6, that is the distance between the two needles. So this one's 1.6. It's in millimeters. So we've got a 3, a 4, a 6. We also have them in embroidery. They come in universal, stretch. I think we even have denim, I believe. Yeah, we've got jeans as well. So they come in lots of different styles. What needle you are using will be determined by the fabric and the thread that you are using. Finer threads will get, the second number is the size of the needle, so 75. That one's pretty small because embroidery threads are very small, so you want to use a finer needle for that. Whereas the denim one, that one's 100. It's a bigger needle. It can handle a bigger thread. So that's how you choose that. And then I think Sue is going to talk about something while I get this needle switched out.
Well, what's great about Brother Machines is the higher end machine you go to, it tells you exactly what foot. I'm standing behind it. What foot to use. It gives you the visual of the stitch. Also, when you got your twin needle on, one of the most important things that I can tell you today as this demonstration continues, you cannot use your needle threader with twin needles.
No. Yeah,
never.
It will mess it up every
Well,
time.
now listen, I'm going to tell you a story about Betsy. Betsy broke 3 needle threaders within a month's time. I don't know if this was one of the factors that caused her to break 3 needle threaders. We don't have a clue, but of course she doesn't know what she done. But it's kind of funny that we'll just laugh about it. And Jen's been doing the same thing. So I told her she's just going to have to thread her needle for a while.
Yeah, I just don't use the needle threaders. They just the worst luck. All right, so with your twin needle, once you've got it in, they go in the exact same as a regular needle. You just take it up into the needle bar. I have my high contrast thread here because we're using a dark fabric. You want to use the center needle position every time. And then in your settings, you'll see this one. So you've got single needle or twin needle. You want the twin needle setting. We're going to turn our stitch length up just a little bit. So I've got the first thread just threaded normally. Then your second thread, what I like to do is pull out a good length of thread so that I'm not pulling it through. And then instead of like pulling it through, you just wind it through so that you have enough. Now, on the thread guide here, your first thread goes through it. And if you look very carefully, you'll notice a little notch on the side, on the outside. That is to guide your second thread. The second thread stays outside of the needle guide. We're going to see if I can trim it. Maybe I can actually get it through on the first attempt. See if we can get that. And it just goes right through, just like that. So you'll see you've got your first thread in the thread guide, and then the second one will be on the outside. We've got our twin needle set. We've got a straight stitch. You can also do decorative and zigzag stitches with twin needles. The main thing you want to watch out for is that your needle is not too wide for the foot you are using. This is just our regular J foot. This one's a 4mm needle, which is almost as wide as our foot. So I wouldn't use this one for a zigzag or anything, just straight stitch because of how wide it is. If it goes over too far, it will hit the presser foot and you'll just have broken needles and messed up machine, and nobody wants that. So if you're doing zigzags or anything other than a straight stitch, it's probably better to choose a narrower foot. So if you are hemming a garment like a t-shirt or anything, you've got your serged edge. We're just going to fold it over, and then you just sew like you normally would. We'll hold the stitches. Let me find my foot. And then it will sew two seams at the same time. Again, this is a very common method for finishing knits and things like that. So if you've got t-shirts, you'll notice the hems and the sleeves, they're all finished with a twin needle. So on the front side, you'll have 2 rows of stitching. And then on the underside, you'll see the bobbin catches both threads just like that. And you can do, I'm not going to rethread it for the longer stuff, but yeah, you can do, if you have a thin enough needle, or if you're using embroidery, you can use like your zigzag function. You can use your zigzags, some of the decorative stitches. It's always good to check the manual if you're not sure if a stitch is compatible with a twin needle. But straight stitch will always be fun. Just make sure you have it in the center needle position and you turn on the twin needle function. And then, yeah, you can finish t-shirts. You can use it on pants, dresses, skirts, whatever you need. And it's just a really great way of finishing hems, decorative stitches. It's just great for all sorts of stuff. Yep.
Yay.
Also, if you are not lucky enough to be using a Brother machine, think about buying one. But if you have a different brand of machine, absolutely check your user manual before you try twin needle. Some of the other brands, they are more complicated to thread. They require, different settings and stuff. But for Brother, it's as simple as just threading it as normal and sewing. So, yep.
Yes,
there you go.
That's why I love Brother. We're trying to just every other week, or if we can fit it in, give you the wonderful features that Brother's machines do. I just love them. I mean, it's not a selling point to you. It's a user point, personally, from me. I wanted to go right in, and I wanted to show you, Victoria did this up. So if you come into her store, you'll see placemats, different well-dressed, easy placemats that Victoria has done. We carry all of her patterns. She's done it in different collections. Beautiful. But I wanted to show you because she's just released another pattern. Jen, if you'll come over this way, I'll hand you everything as we go. She's come out with a new little jewel box, which is a baby quilt pattern. Runs $10, and we have a visual for it. I'll hand this to you. I want to show it to you. How darling. Of course, it's done in our Moda fabric, thanks to Tracy. I'm seeing her tomorrow to buy more fabric. Look how cute. So this is done with fabrics from Moda, but look how cute it is. What size is that? Does it say on the front?
It is 32 by 40 or 38 by 46 if you use a border.
Okay, so very nice. Victoria does wonderful work. I wanted to show you something. We have new mini packs. There's a free pattern on Moda's website where you can make this. It takes, I think, maybe not even a half a yard, maybe a fourth of a yard of fabric, background fabric, and one of these. So we wanted to show you that this morning because we have these in stock with, I get some minis, but not a lot. But this is new, the mini charm packs. And this is a new mini charm pack, a charm pack in this one. These are new products that I'm showing you this morning. I wanted to show you the new collection of Kimberbell. It's here. I know it's June and we're getting Halloween. Look how pretty they are. There's 13 new fabrics that we will incorporate with a lot of things, I'm sure, up and coming with Kimberbell. So we wanted to show you those this morning. I was going to hand those to Jen's, but she's got her hands full. Lots of new stuff, you guys. Lots and lots of new stuff. Don't forget about a row by row. Jen pinned it around this piece, so, you know, what can I say? She's from Hinton, so that's what they do. This is another, this is a jelly roll. It is Bella Beyond. And then we got a new jelly roll with black, because I've been hearing a lot of you guys saying that you wanted to do your background in black. So here's your 2.5 inch strips. I'll pass these to Jen. The K2000 has come out with a bigger bottle. If you need your fabric batting to stick together, this is one of the nicest products. Now, more is not better. And when you're spraying an adhesive cardboard away from your stuff. So this is a nice product, and they've come out and they're bigger. So they're repackaging. It's $23.99. I just wanted to share it with you. I'm handing Jen everything this morning to put it up. Quick block builders might help. Scott, you didn't even tell me I had it turned around. I didn't even know. This is a set of 3. Nice. We've been trying to get different things because maybe people hasn't been exposed, but we've never had the box 3. There's 3 sets, and if you look online, you'll see on our store that we have 3 different types of these. So there's tons and tons of blocks. There's 50, I think, in each box, 40. But you can create your own quilt. And I wanted to mention to you next, we've got them in-house. Victoria has done it again. This is one of our quilts. We've come up with 2 quilts for the shop hop. This is the collector quilt. So if you're collecting all the states, your blocks, this would be the quilt. In the 4.5 inch block that you'll receive from each store, it looks like this. Air says every quilt has 5 sides. This is Jill Blizzard's thing, because she says when you get to that 4th side, you feel like you still got another side. So every quilt has 5 sides. That's why we chose it. But you'll get one of those if you visit us during the shop hop. The other one is Calling Me Home. This is big. This one's big. And I said, I don't know what the deal is with Christy, Betsy, and Victoria. They've been making these big quilts. And this is a bigger quilt. Jen will tell me the size of this one. This one is a 76 by
76 with borders or 60 by 60 without.
So we went the whole blown full yard all the way so that you could see it's bigger than the rack here. So it's really nice. So we wanted to show you, we used the blenders from the Shop Hop collection, and we used all the fabrics. The only thing we didn't use is we just used a Bella solid. You can't go wrong with Bella. It's a wonderful thing. These are some of the samples that my buddy Christy has done so that you could see the fabric. You could flip it to either side. If I had this one at home, I'd probably use this side. So if I spilled anything, it would be inside there. They're great for gifts. Now's the time. You can make one, put a bowl for someone. We're working on the popcorn holder. This is another fabric that Christy done. She used the blenders on the outside. And then last year we did the boxes. So she did some boxes. These break down so easy. Watch me see how easy. It takes a special stabilizer to do this, but I wanted to show you how nice it is. And she did it in different designs. I'll put it over there for Jen to put it together. See how nice? So the Shop Hop fabric is beautiful. We just wanted to show it to you this morning. If you haven't picked up your book, many people says, what's a Shop Hop? Friends that don't sew. Well, and that question was asked to me by a good friend this morning. What do you do on a shop hop? Well, you pick 2 or 3 friends, or you get on one of them buses and you tour around and you stop at each shop to see what personality is at the store. Of course, the sewing gallery has the best staff, and I promise you, if you make it to our store, we'll treat you great. You get your passport book out of here, and each store you visit that's on the list, you get a stamp. And it's something to do with your friends, a day out, or 2 days, stay one night somewhere. You won't hit all 96. I heard somebody say yesterday, a lady from Ohio, that there was 66 and she'd made it to 42 last year. So, shop hoppers get out there and go. Some people says, well, it's just fabric. Oh, but it's more than just fabric. It's about friendships. Sewing's about taking you somewhere else where you can relax and you can just get in your own world and do your own thing. And with the way the world is now, sewing's and embroidery is one of the best ways to relax and enjoy and not stress out. If you come to our classes, you will learn that we have a lot of fun. We're finishing up a class this weekend.
Christine Fox wants to know, last year, 2 months or one?
2 months or one what? It's 2 months. It's for 2 months if you're talking about the shop hop. It's July and August. So you can do one trip July, one trip August. Or take your week's vacation and knock as many out as you can. And if you come to Sewing Gallery, we'll make feel special because we're almost heaven between West Virginia and Virginia. This is another jelly roll. This is back to school. I thought this would be great for a kid's quilt, whether you use the charm pack, the layer cake, or the jelly roll. I think they're fun. You can go boy or girl with this. Here you go, Miss Jen. Now, the next thing I want to show you is there other products 25% off. I made sure I put this. I think I might have promoted this before. This is the threads to do the new wall hanging from Kimberbell. It's the ladder quilt. So this is on sale along with the threads, so you don't have to look hunt. This is the embellishment kit that I've also put on sale. I try to give you guys the best when things come out. I've put, for you sewers, free cut book. I thought I'd ordered a bunch of these time before last, but this is a nice book to put in your sewing room. This is a design wall, and we have air setting up all the time. But it comes in a bag like this, and I was going to get it out this morning, which will take you back there at the very end and show you our design wall. Will you kind of turn it around, make sure it's ready? And the last and final thing this morning that I know you folks are going to come out and join us on July the 27th, we got our Kimberbell shirts in. You're going to see different prices, which I've never seen that before when you do t-shirts and sweatshirts, but that's the way they came in, so we had to price them that way. You know, when you go to Walmart's, Amazon, you pay the same price for the shirt. That's not the case with these. So I wanted you to know that, but I wanted to show you sizes. This is a medium. This is 100% cotton, so you might buy the next size up. This is an extra large in it. So we have it small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X. This one is a medium sweatshirt. We've got them in t-shirts and sweatshirts. I just wanted to let you visually see. Sweatshirt is probably what I'll buy because I'm always cold. Christy and I are always cold. Betsy, she'd never buy one of these because she burns up. But in the winter, it gets cold. So these are shirts to have down the road. This is the 3X. We have 2X, we have 3X. So get your shirts so that we can all wear them the Saturday, the 27th. We're going to have deals that day. We're going to have refreshments. We're going to have lots of fun things. There's some things in the store you'll have to come. This is called the 6-pack bundle. They're fat 8s. So we're doing little things like this that might not get online. So if you get an opportunity, you need to visit our store because we're lots of fun. We're going to take you and show you our design wall that we use that's on sale. It's worth having because you can put it away. If Scott and I can travel back this way, I want to show you. It's worth the money, and with it being on sale, this is how big it is. This is our design wall that I have on sale this week. I just wanted to give you guys an opportunity. You can put the design wall away, which we don't because we do it to show you whether it's sample of the quilt patterns or the pieces, but it's a great thing. Some of you might have something that goes on your wall, but I don't want something to go on the wall, so I can take it down if it's in your spare bedroom where your guest is coming in. And this is nice to just have it, and you can just put it away if you're not using it during the summer, or if you're doing a project like paper piecing and you really need to have the visual, or if you're picking out colors, you can lay your fabrics on this and it works really great.
Super easy to set up.
Yes. We've taken it up and pulled it down many a time. We hope you have a good weekend. We hope that you'll give us support. We hope you'll buy your sweatshirt and your t-shirts from the Sewing Gallery for the Kimberbell Day event. There's something to have and keep. Come and join us. I've got the prettiest fabric. Of course, every store does. Support all these businesses, 96 that's in it, because I'm sure everybody's working hard and we're down to the count. So join us next week with the Shop Hop. We'll let you know. Watch us on Facebook to see what's happening. Check our website out. I'll be adding some new things this week that you haven't seen. I just don't want to share them all with you today. So have a great week. Thank you.